Communication is a complex topic. No, actually, it's simple. Uh, Communication is, think of it more as a sport. It's a sport in which no matter how many times you read about it, yeah, sure, you can learn something from reading or gaining knowledge, but knowing it is different from doing it. You've already heard of that, or maybe seen it in another video. Not by me, of course. But here's the thing. The most experience you can actually get from communication is actually communicating. No amount of, no Olympic athlete actually got there just by reading. They got there by training for years. Not saying that you should train for years for communication, but it is worth dedicating your time into it. Remember, communication isn't just something, it isn't just an obstacle. It's a way for you to get more opportunities. It's something that you should enjoy in order to be better at. It's like a sport, like I said. In order for you to be actually naturally better at something, or be more positive about dedicating more time into something, you need to enjoy it. Like games or watching videos on YouTube. You probably stumbled upon this deep into the internet because, of course, I'm a very small YouTuber. So, about communication. Nowadays, it's been a huge problem for a lot of people. Mainly the newer generations. Because there has been a mistake by the previous generation, our parents mainly. Because most parents that get into parenthood don't really know what they're doing. Parents aren't told what to do or how to be a parent, how to be a good one at least. Now, they just go for what they know. They become a little overprotective sometimes. Sorry about the rain. They become a little overprotective sometimes. They don't know how to distract their children. But because of the arrival of devices and technology, they get a hard time. Not really a hard time. They get this option, which is very huge, to distract their children with technology. A lot of parents have resorted to this because they usually are busy. They have to get to work, or they have to earn money for their children. And it actually worked. However, it did bring its own disadvantages, I meant. The children are now bad at communication because, well, even though it's good to give your children friends, sometimes the outside world can be scary. Since the rise of the web, we have been more informed about the negative side of the world, the cruelty of the world. So we are a lot more afraid of what may happen to our children. Then what came of it is a lot. What came of it are a lot of parents that are overprotective. They don't know what to do. They sometimes just lock their children in. That's what happened to me, actually. Even though I did get an outside life, I really didn't exactly experience having a lot of friends at school. I never experienced being inside another friend of mine's house for a long while. I mean, yeah, it has been in the neighborhood, but eventually, when the time came, I can't really go inside a neighbor's house due to strict parents. I was unable to visit my friend's house for a while. And again, like I said, a lot of parents are forced, they don't know what to do. They weren't told what to do, so they just resorted to what they felt, or what they are more comfortable about. Okay, hold on. So, due to this, we are inexperienced in communicating with people, mainly friends or so on. Even though, yeah, you can argue that a lot of children have learned to, let's say, communicate online. A lot of people communicate online in general, but it isn't exactly experience. It's more like reading again. Even though you can argue that having a call with someone, I actually really love having a call with my friends, but it isn't directly experience. Having eye contact, I am not used to having eye contact with the person I'm talking to. I usually just stare at whatever my head's facing, which is a bad habit. I shouldn't really do that. It's a bad habit that I built up because I was more on inclined in talking online. We need more experience in real life talking. We need the body language. We need to learn the body language. We need to act more natural in the physical world. Because when I actually met my best friend after 2 years of separation, because weren't able, due to COVID, at least COVID, when we met, he saw that I was slouched hella over, as well as, wait, as well as very jittery in some way. I act very somewhat out of control. I am very energetic, so on so forth. And he tried to correct my ways, which actually worked. I became a lot more calm with my energy. I became a lot more controlled. It was due to me talking to him a lot of times for almost every week. I really love my best friend. Shout out to my best friend Rex. Yes, that is a hella weird name, but nah, enough about him. Having friends is very good. A lot of people may argue that they don't need people. Humans are social creatures. No matter how much you argue, we need people. We need communication. We get very lonely at specific times. When we are alone, maybe being alone isn't really almost the same as being depressed or being lonely, but you get my point. We need to talk in real life in order to gain experience. But I want you to watch how much I'll progress from this guy that I'd argue is I am already somewhat good at communication, and watch me grow into a better person at communication. I really hope that you'll see. After a lot more experience compared to what I have right now, you will see how much of progression you can make after just having friends alone or just making videos of yourself every day. Maybe I won't be that dedicated because I already tried that before. After you try to dedicate a lot of your time into it, maybe once a day, 10 minutes each day, you will become a better communicator if you put your time into it. I believe in you. You just have to stand up, act, record a video on you, post it on YouTube. I really need you to act because, like I said, no matter how much information I give you, how many videos you watch, you will not gain experience. You need actual communication with others. It's a game changer. Also, read books. That's all.